welcome back to episode 36 of this series. This is oxygen not included, slightly modded. So I figured a couple of things out while we're away. Obviously the oxygen is starting to build up now. We've got the machines doing so you can see we are getting some light blue back in the base, which is good. People aren't going to die. Let's make sure... wrong button. There we go. Let's make sure that we get this extra duplicate in, because we lost 3. So what do we want? This one. Now what I did notice and do was move a volcano. I didn't know how it worked, but we finally figured it out. So this volcano has safely moved over here. Now we just need to do this one. But basically you survey the item, volcano, geyser, whatever it may be, you survey it. And you get one of these trophies, which we can move these as well, which I didn't even think was a thing, but I've just realised it is. And these have been in the way for ages. So you get one of these trophies, and all you have to do is move. So for example, this, we want to move it to, say, here. And then the receiver we can move to, say, there. And then what will happen now is a surveyor, it has to be a surveyor, so they have to have the skill surveyor, will move it to that location, and they'll do the same with this one. And then when you activate them, let's turn up the priority. I'm not sure if that needs anything. It's just building, so they don't need a special skill to activate them. They only need the special skill to create and move them. But what will happen here is when somebody comes to activate them, you will see these buildings move like so. And another one. And there we go. So they've now moved out the way. So we can actually move all of these things that you can't normally move. We can now. So that is excellent news. It also means we can move, if it's got the survey option, which I'm hoping this does. It does. So we can even move the teleporter and move them all into the same room. So all of the teleporting happens all here, for example. But what this means for us here is that we've now got 2 volcanoes ready to erupt, which will add additional magma into this. I don't know when this one is going to erupt. So what I'm going to try and do is rush this. So what we're going to try and do is break in here, get the surveyor to survey this. As soon as they do, I'm going to put it on an emergency so they do it ASAP. I don't know how quick they will do it though. So hopefully somebody's on the way. There we go, it's surveyed already. So that's really quick. And then we just move this to, say, here. Here. And we can prioritize that also. There you go, they come and fetch it. It does move the neutronium as well, so that's why I'm hoping that neutronium will make it level with this one. As you can see, this one I failed a little bit. Okay, so it does need a base to sit on, that's noted. So what we actually need to do is that. And then this will get moved onto there. What we're looking at here, yeah, we're good. That one's erupting. So actually this place, I don't want to send my duplicates into a room where a volcano is erupting, but as you can see, the lava or magma is immediately dripping straight back into this magma pit, which is topping that up and heating it up. You can see actually it's hitting the steam here and immediately turning into a solid. So the science is happening, but that's good. I don't want this to erupt though, so I'm hopeful that we can try again. So can we move this onto there as a very high priority? I will allow you in this room just for this task. How's this room going? This room is looking good. So it's cold. Yeah, it's working. So you can see this Advanced Space Cooler is really powerful. It uses 800 watts, I think, so it uses a fair amount of electric. But it's worth it, I'd say. I could build a second one of these, but I'm not going to now. Is this room locked as well? It is. So somebody's going to have a really bad day here because they're going to have to go into this room, which is 500 degrees, which is not going to do them any good. Then they're going to go back into the room up here, which the room is at 700 degrees. But here we go. Who's the lucky person? Stinky. So let's see how bad Stinky gets on here. So immediately he's moaning about his eyes burning and he's scolding. Is he going to make it? He's getting slower and slower. I really should have put... Yeah, he's not going to make it. Okay, let's scrap this. That person ran super fast. This Stinky is going to die, though, I think. There's nothing I can do about that. Yeah, he died. Oh, no, he's not dead. He's unconscious, but he can't breathe. Now, what can we... We can ask him to be moved. Let's say to there. Incapacitated. No, that's to move. I'm not sure if I can actually... Involuntary, standard... Move this duplicate to a specific location. Unfortunately, I don't know how to get a duplicate to rescue another duplicate. I don't actually know if that's an option. So don't do this at home. Yeah, he's going to be dead. So let's just let him. Not much I can do about it as we stand. We did get this moved, so I can indeed activate that. Which means we'll have the third and final volcano in this area. Obviously, I need to really set up a little, the spacesuit thing here, I think. But if we can get that to get done, like, this week, that would be great. There we go. Hopefully this person is doing that exact thing. Come on, Liam. Yeah, there he goes. Now leave, Liam, before you burn to death. Yeah, like, they're not smart at all. They are very not smart. So there goes Liam. He has indeed made it out. He's going to go now into the bed to recover. And what I'm going to do is deconstruct everything that is... not just yet. Deconstruct buildings that are here. Like so. And this will just make a much cleaner area to work with. Also, I don't even know why this ladder's here. This ladder was predominantly for getting to... We're going to have to clean this up a little bit. But I'll probably do a lot of that off episode because it's a bit boring to watch. So, I feel a bit bad that Stinky is now... He's basically being steam cooked at 500 degrees. It's a bit gross. But if I send somebody in there to rescue him, they'll probably end up being steam cooked with him. So, it's a bit of a difficult choice, but I've made the choice, and that choice is that he's going to stay where he is for now. So, let's clear up this a little bit. I'm going to make this ladder come straight down now, because we can. Also, this slidey pole, we'll make that go right down to the bottom as well, so it's extra quick for them. Again, this power cable can also follow the exact same flow. There's no need for it to be ugly to look at, so we'll do that. We do need to get somebody to pick up Stinky so that we can put him in a grave, but we also need somebody to go in there. We've got 170 steel. So if we go on the ventilation and a gas pump, How much do we need? 50? Yes. So we can now put that there. Does it tell you the stats straight away? It does. Yeah, so its melting point is 2,500, so that will easily manage that. So we need... I can't tell them to... Oh, I can though. What I can do is tell them to use Graves at a very high. Okay, and then we want this to be 9. And we'll allow them in the room. There's nothing over here that they should come and try and grab. So all there is a tiny bit of copper, this building, and then Stinky himself that needs picking up. But what we'll do, I'll micromanage this a little bit. He's got no health, so he's not going in there. What's his name? Ascan. That's just not going to happen. We need somebody else to go in there. Now, I can actually block them individually, so I can only let certain people in to do certain tasks. I don't understand why this is now overheating. Does it have a different... Overheat temperature is 275. Yeah, okay. So that's a problem for another day. Let's make one of these. Yeah, I'm going to make one of these graves an emergency. And that should force somebody to go and fetch Stinky and bury him. Because that, to me, is the important thing to do. They keep moaning. They just... I mean, it's quite high pressure in there, but that's the purpose of the room, right? It's... We've got 3 volcanoes now, and then a magma pool running what we can describe as a steam room / power generation. I think I am going to extend them steam engines a lot more than that. But I really would like somebody to just pick up. There we go. Stinky's been picked up. And he's been buried. Excellent. Very good. They're all crying, so let them have a cry. There we go. And they're over it. Right. So let's block this again, because clearly the gas pump isn't going to run at 500 degrees, and I don't have a better solution just yet. What I do have a better solution for is this center being sorted out, because it looks like poo is what I'm going to describe it as. So I want to get rid of all of this and all of this. I don't want to get rid of them because that is an actual floor. I also want to deconstruct all of this ladder to here. And then when they start doing that... See, these floors don't match up, do they? That's a little bit annoying, because this floor should be here. This floor should be here. And then another floor should be here. Kind of making this as I go along, just because it's a bit on the wonk from the previous things that I've built. Actually, no, let's not put that in there. Let's deconstruct all of this. We can allow that to be built to there, and then I want to get rid of everything here, I think, which includes this one. And this includes this. Now, can I not just build over that? I don't think I can. No, I can't. So I'll have to wait for that. And then obviously this needs surveying, as does this, because we're going to move them again. That can be rebuilt, so it doesn't need surveying. But what we do need is this to be surveyed as well. Okay. And then what I'm going to do, the idea being that this room here will be the teleportation room. So make all of this a 9 to make them hurry up. And I'm going to even go as far. Let me just check what the power's like here. Yeah, I thought so. It's not being used. So I'm going to go as far as removing these to be on the right level because it's annoying me. So I'm not sure what it's going to break just yet. What's the hospital like? Is it full? Where is the hospital? There. It's not full, so people should be using it. Or duplicants should be using it, as they're called. Okay. And then obviously this needs to go... Oops, wrong button. There we go. Across. So, there. And then this ventilation tile can go here for this floor. We need to do this on a number 9. This and this. And this. I mean, it looks worse at the minute because, of course, I've made a right mess with the things that I've set up. But hopefully, very soon, you'll start to see the method behind the madness. What I'm actually going to do as well is chuck some ventilation holes in there, and why not here? Like so. And then hopefully one last time we're feeling, make that all priority 9. And this. And when they wake up, starvation, that seems a bit odd. Oh, on this map. That's a problem. So effectively we've got... How many people are here? 4. How are they starving? This... They can't eat any of this food that they're cooking? That might be because I blocked... Wrong one. Consumables. I blocked food to stop them eating junk. But... I actually think that yes, these need to have everything switched on. They can't be picky because they're on an asteroid with no decent... So will that allow them to go and eat something now? Doesn't look like it. What's here then? Bogwort seed, bog bucket growing. Fresh white sandstone, okay. Where is the drop off for this? Oh, it's here. And this needs a field research skill. So back on skills. And then these are the 4 we're talking about. So can you get field research? You can. So we'll upgrade you there. That's all we need for now. And we want this critical because we will be able to send them some food. They'd rather go to sleep, apparently. So that's on them. They're the ones that are hungry, not me. Come on. Get moving. Why are we not... Oh, we are. My bad. There we go. So that's now been activated. So, while it's paused, we can go back over to here. And I know we're struggling for power. But we're going to be sorting that out. But we need food before power. How's the oxygen? We're good for oxygen. So now, when we put something in this... It will go to the other asteroid and let them eat. So do we have a lot of something? What we got here? Bristleberries. What we got a lot of? Gristleberries, fried mushrooms, pickled meals. So I think if we send over the fried mushrooms, not mush fry, fried mushrooms. No. You'd think it'd be under edible, right? There's pickled meal. There's mushroom fried. Mush fry. No, mush bar. So, where's the mushrooms then? Ah, fried mushrooms there. So do that. Again, and put in there ASAP. And hopefully, people are going to start turning up. Allow manual use. Errands. Right. Here they come. They'll get put in there. And they should end up over here. Here we go. Here we go. Now we're delivering the fried mushrooms over to here. Now, obviously, we've got another duplicate that we're allowed to bring into this asteroid, but I'm not going to do that because they're starving. So yeah, we're getting 100,000 calories worth of fried mushrooms over, so they should be eaten. What we're showing now in this fried mushroom, yeah, lots of fried mushrooms. Okay, and then if we go back here, we can turn this down to a 9 now. That just means any fried mushrooms we make will get sent to the other map and hopefully keep them alive for a little bit longer. Right, what's missing here? This. So we do that just to finish this off. And now I need to make sure that the electric is sorted. So we go back to the small transformers and we put one on each of these floors. And then we just need to take... No, not like that. Something like that. That's already done, but go into there. That can go to there. Yeah, sure. And that can go to there. And then we'll bring you over here and you over here. And that should cover all of the power for anything around here that we may need. I'll even... No, I won't. No, I won't. I changed my mind. I'll just take you down there because this don't even need the power that it's got, to be honest. And then let's make sure that these are actually tapped in. So they go into there, like so. Into there and into there. Now the teleporter. So the receiver can go there. We need to speed these up. This can get moved over this end. Did we do this one? We did. So we can move this, say there. If I go priority 9 on them. This is already 9. Errand wise, it is on somebody's to-do list. I'm gonna get these moved. Good. That's another one. And then there's this one as well that's being moved. This needs to be surveyed like sometime this week. These can be activated, which should teleport them items down to these locations. When they build these, we'll need to make sure we put in this conveyor rail and the conveyor loader, because it's not going to have it over, and I don't think it will transport that. It will just not transport, teleport. It will only teleport the building. They're not the quickest, clearly. Let's actually just throw it up. There we go. So this is indeed moved. we can now... So this is the in, right? It is. And this is the out. And then the conveyor belt out goes there. And the conveyor loader goes there. This then can all be deconstructed. I'm hoping they're not relevant. We will see. So if we want to take gas out of these, can we still do it? Yeah, we can. It just doesn't look as good, but it's there, so it's fine. So that'll all be dismantled. I don't think they can be, so they'll just stay there forever. Are they in the way of building? They are not, so that's fine. And then we'll plumb this in. And this. Are you finished yet? I don't know why this one's taking so long. Oh. Never mind. So then, this needs moving to there. And we'll also make that a high priority. Here it goes. And activate on a 9. Okay, and then this needs to go for edibles again. It needs to be fried mushroom. Fried mushroom on a 9. And it does need powering. So we'll chuck a power cable in. And that should be it. So that means now what I would like to try and do is this. So build this in here. And do something like this. I think. Of course, let's try and cancel 2 of these just to allow people in. Deconstruct all of this and all of this. And this wall needs raising up. Now it is going to affect the artwork there, but they can fix that. And get rid of this. If you haven't figured out what I'm trying to do yet, this will be in the middle, granted, but I want this to wrap around and give us more of these generators. I'm expecting a lot of mess, and the cooling system's not going to be great, but we're going to fix that anyway because the one that we've got's no good, so. Right, so that brine water is going to fall down here. That's fine, though. Makes a bit of a mess, but it's not the end of the world. And then I want to put this door here. And then make sure that the rest of it's sealed. And this includes the deconstruction of all of this as well. And then I'll just chuck that in there for good measure. Now this room needs to be cleaned before we can actually start using it. I don't care about water, but the brine and the polluted oxygen is no good at all. And is it hot in here? They're moaning about heat, but I can't figure out where it is. Yeah, they're fine. They're fine. Okay, so what I'm going to do is work on these. And obviously for the next episode, we'll jump straight into this and complete it. So I'm going to end it here. Thank you very much for watching. If you like the video, please click like. Any comments are welcome. Take care. Goodbye.